Let's get to some deeper ball in the defensive back world. Let's go secondary eyes through the eyes of everything DB. Good D, bad D with Darius J. Butler.
Yes, sir. I talked about it on the offensive side. I think they won kind of the trade deadline, getting Sam Darnold and Kubiak, another weapon with Rashid Shaheed. And we know what this defense has been under Mike McDonald. Now, you get in 3rd and 17. That opens up the full playbook for what we love, some exotics here, some overload blitzes. So if you run it back to the beginning before the motion, the defense does a great job disguising here, maybe showing some type of single high. If you see the safety up top, I believe his last name is Okada. Is that how you pronounce it?
Okada.
You'll see him up top. Look, has his hips open like he's going to rotate to the middle of the field. And then post-snap, Witherspoon, the corner up there to the boundary, you'll see him blitz along with some other guys, and they'll drop out, and this will be a 5-man pressure kind of umbrella fire zone. So he begins to be the flat defender, continues to sink, watching the quarterback, and goes up, climbs the ladder, high points his ball, and makes a phenomenal interception on the sideline. Got both feet in, just an unbelievable play. But it started with the disguise and then the post-snap execution, getting pressure in Jaden Daniels' face, and then going up there and finishing the play. So if you watch it from here, the blitz here, you see that blitz show from the left.
Great timing.
Timed it up perfectly, got the gap. Free hitter on the quarterback, can't step into the throw, kind of sails on them, and you go up and climb and catch the ones they throw to you.
Is that exactly how you want it to work out when you draw that up?
Absolutely. And you already know, it's third in the bus ride, so it's not too many plays that the offense, has dialed up. But for defenses on the flip side, you can do anything. So this is where you want to feast. This is where you want to draw up and run the exotics, as we call them. Just great execution from the front end all the way to the back end. So it lets you know some great coaching going on.
Seahawks are a great football team.
They are.
Hell yeah.
Really
Seahawks
good
are a great football team. All right, that's some good D. Do we have some more?
Let's get to the next one. We had him kind of pop in on the show behind All-Pro Poe. Young boy Maxwell Hairston made his debut, got his first interception against Patrick Mahomes. Talked about it yesterday. Patrick Mahomes had his lowest completion percentage in his career against his Buffalo Bills defense. Just a great job here. Once again, another 5-man pressure, fire zone. Deepest is deepest. You're that cover 3 defender. You just get back, keep running, cue the quarterback, and then go up and high point the ball once again. And then it starts once again with pressure in the quarterback's face. Offseason acquisition, Joey Bosa getting pressure in Patrick Mahomes' face. Can't step into the throw and make the one he wants to Worthy. Great job eyeing the ball, going up and getting it, and finishing the play, picking it off from the rookie Hairston.
They were just super physical. Is that what it was? Just like on the offensive side? I mean, the Buffalo Bills offensive line on in the trenches, the Buffalo Bills defense on everything DB, good D, because of how physical they are and obviously making plays here. But were they just clearly the more physical team?
Yes, and that's the mindset every week in NFL. You want to set the tone. You want to be the more physical team, especially when it's two teams that, they're very familiar with each other. They know they're probably going to see each other again in the playoffs. So you want to kind of set that tone early in the season so that when you see them later, you know what's going to come. But you had some young – and they also – I think lead the league in disguised defenses, and they have some moving parts on the back end.
Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo. They disguise a lot of their coverages. Now it can be some holes, and they can be susceptible to some things, but they played very well. And you never see Patrick Mahomes he was like 15 for 34, I believe. You never see that stat.
I think going back to Texas Tech, that was the first time since he was in college. I think he was under 50%.
And he came into this game where was he the favorite in the MVP?
Yep.
Like he shortest odds, so it was a great performance by that Buffalo Bills defense. Another great performance. This Jacksonville Jaguars defense, second in the NFL with interceptions. But I want you to watch the bottom of the screen. Cover 2, flat defender. You got the tight end motioning out, so he's going to widen them and try to run this quick hitch route. Great job getting his width, staying down in that Cobra-like demeanor, eyes back to Geno Smith, and then making a great break on the ball. This was a low-scoring game, so all of these turnovers, these interceptions matters. Great job by the DB, getting the ball, finishing the catch once again. Unbelievable play.
Yeah, Geno Smith, tough with the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this game goes to overtime, so every turnover, every play matters. The Raiders decide to go for 2 for the good of ball, but Jacksonville's seemingly like good football team too. Like
finding ways to win close games.
Yeah, and their defense have they been good all year?
So the numbers, they aren't great numbers wise, but like splash plays, havoc plays, like kind of how the Steelers were early on. They're getting wins, just creating a bunch of turnovers. And last season they were bottom of the league in creating turnovers. So up to this point, second only behind the Chicago Bears when it comes to intercepting the ball.
Okay, now it's time for some bad D.
Bad
old
D.
D.
And unfortunately, we got to start down in Miami. Lamar Jackson, he returned, and Mark Andrews was eaten. Now, we got Mark Andrews down here. He'll be circled. And he's going to run, if you pause it here, what's called like a mesh route. So you got two crossers. You got him coming from the right side, and you have Isaiah Likely kind of in a similar position on the opposite side of the formation. And they're basically going to try to run their defenders into each other. Now, usually one guy should be high, one guy should be low. But Mark Andrews does a great job here of faking the pick and then just climbing, and the defender on him, if you run it back again, just watch. So our technique here, pause it right here. So you're coached up to tailpipe right here. That's what we call it.
Getting the tailpipe, D-Butt.
So actually, go ahead, explain it, AJ, with the tailpipe technique.
I don't know, but you see getting the tailpipe, exactly what we mean.
You guys are diving in guys' tailpipes. So just tell us what that means.
You get right up in his tailpipe, so then you cannot get picked, and you're directly behind him. So if he runs into something, like you're using his body as protection, you're sticking right on him, and then when you clear the pick, you can hopefully undercut him and maybe get a pick or PBU.
Okay, so the tailpipe is you're on the bumper there.
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
on the bumper there.
Directly behind him. If you're inside of him, you're getting picked.
You hit somebody, I hit somebody here.
Exactly, directly behind him. But right before contact, if you run it back one more time from this wide copy, you can probably see it from the replay as well. Mark Andrews kind of takes like a little stab with his left foot and then immediately climbs. And I think this was designed because you had a free hitter. You had a free hitter in the pocket right up in Lamar Jackson's face. But Jackson continues to kind of sink back, and they just make an accurate throw on his back foot. But great play design, great execution from Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews there.
So much chaos right there. So much trust out of Mark Andrews, too.
Yeah.
Because he's just running, looking back. There's another guy right in front of him that he could obviously get clipped. It's just insanity whenever it all times up perfectly. And Gumpy, let's talk about the Dolphins' defense here. The boys are taking care of each other. The Ravens don't even have to do anything.
Yeah, it was a rough night for Dante Trader. He's a fifth-rounder rookie out of Maryland. He's been very good all year, though. This was just an off night. He's also a very good lacrosse player, too.
Wow.
He's actually a dog. He's been one of our best secondary players all year.
Okay, we like him.
Good
You're
young
gonna have these
player.
moments. You're going to have these
For
moments.
sure. Learning moment for sure. And then Puka Nacua, welcome back. You'll see him. One of the things about 12 is hard to double him or even scheme how you're going to take him out of the game because you never know at the snap of the ball where he's going to be. Pause it right here. So he's kind of like an offset fullback right now when the ball is snapped. Stafford's going to do a good job, play action, and then this is just an absolute dot. I think it's pretty good coverage down the field. You can't ask for much better coverage, but you couldn't run down there and place this ball between the 1 and the 2 better than Matt Stafford did here from the pocket. It's just unbelievable accuracy, timing, and trust from Matt Stafford and Puka Nacua. So I wouldn't even – this isn't technically bad defense, but I just had to show Big Oos some love for being back out there and showing back up.
Yeah, and obviously hitting the pylon counts as a body part, I do believe. So that's to contact. Stafford's been doing this for so long, AJ.
I know. And look at the time he has, too. Credit to this O-line, because this is kind of a late developing route downfield like this. But, man, you couldn't throw this any better. This is beautiful.
How many times you play against Stafford? A lot?
A bunch, yeah. He came in the league in, 08 or 09?
09.
I mean, I don't know, probably 6-7 years, twice a year.
Yeah.
So good.
Damn.
And he was, he was the clear-cut number one pick for a reason. And something that Calvin Johnson, Megatron, said earlier is like, it's not just fastballs. You can see that the game is slowed down a ton from him. He's seen defenses change a bunch. You've seen him do it with different offenses. But he's just his arm talent, like he can make every throw. You see the look-off throws every other week. Like he's playing quarterback at a high level right now.
So not necessarily bad D, just great O, but
Great O.
Figure it out, D. Now, do we have another bad D?
Now, that was great O and good D, but this is as bad as it gets. 41.
Oh, is this Hall of Fame nom?
42 right. This is a Hoff number.
Wow. Bad D, Hoff nom.
I mean, anytime you got 83 points with 25 seconds left in the clock, it was bad D on both ends. But this is tough. I don't know what the plan was here coverage-wise, because it's 25 seconds left in the game. You don't want to give that team the opportunity to get an easy catch and get in the field goal range and set up for a game with a field goal. But they just say, you know what, fuck it. We'll just let the guys score right here. Now, we see this week in and week out. you got to wrap these guys up. Like, I don't care how long you play. You can't tackle anybody in the National Football League with just a shoulder bump. You have to tackle these guys. You got to wrap them up. So for him to catch this ball and have two safeties right here with the opportunity to get him on the ground.
Man, I didn't even think about it. Are they playing no Moss here?
No.
Are you sure?
They could be.
Yeah,
hey, get the ball back to Joe Flacco.
83 points. Let's make sure we get the ball back. Is this no Moss?
This is usually the situation in defenses that I've been on where you're going to play. You're going to play some, if you go back to the wide copy, you're going to play some type of sticky coverage, maybe even bring some pressure, but you don't want to give up easy completion.
It looks like they're playing no Moss.
It looks terrible.
It looks like they're playing no Moss.
It looks terrible, but I mean, hell of a play by Colston Loveland, the rookie, making the biggest play of his career so far, and great job by the Bears sneaking out of there with a win.
And congrats to Colston Loveland and all the good videos of him coming out after he scores a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a nice reminder, like, hey, this dude's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
Were they putting some bad videos out of it?
Well, just when Tyler Warren was doing his thing.
Oh, of course.
All anybody was saying was, remember, this was the second drafted tight. I even said it a couple times because, like, we're going to probably take a tight end, and it's like it was chosen for us to take Tyler Warren.
Yeah.
And it's like, this guy's the best player in football. So there's been a lot of that.
They'll probably be compared to each other for. I don't like that picture right there, but they'll be compared to each other for a long time. But Loveland is a talented, very talented kid.
Oh, is that? He's spitting
Well,
out
just put
there?
his mouthpiece in. What do you mean?
Oh, the ref looks super cool. Yeah,
Ref's got rec specs on.
Yeah, the refs are incredible. We need to make sure that we get players. We need to get players into that reffing thing.
Yeah.
We need to make sure we get back into that. Now, I don't think the refs were as asked this past weekend as maybe a weekend before that, but I'm certain we could find some cases. They just need to not be the story ever, and that's going to be tough, especially whenever humans are involved.
For sure.
We appreciate the hell out of you, D-Butt.
Yeah,
And maybe
appreciate you
D-Butt.
guys.
You too, AQ.
Thank you, boys.